Don't move. Don't scroll. Listen with me. This is not a drill, this is not entertainment, this is not just a video. This is an emergency call from heaven itself. Archangel Michael is standing behind you right now. His wings open, his sword drawn, his voice trembling with urgency. And he is saying, Jesus is calling their name. Tell them now. Their body is carrying a fatal secret that must be revealed before tomorrow. My beloved child, stay with me. Because if you skip this message, if you scroll away, if you ignore this moment, heaven says your heart will break, your tears will fall, and your body will pay the price of a truth you never addressed. Jesus is calling you. Yes, you, the one listening right now. Don't move. Don't blink. Don't break the connection. Because what you are about to hear might save your life before tomorrow arrives. Listen carefully. Heaven is speaking directly through this message. Archangel Michael says, their body has been giving warnings, but they have been dismissing them. Small signs, small signals, small discomforts, moments you brushed off. But heaven saw it. Jesus saw it. The angels recorded it. Don't scroll. This is serious. There is something inside you. A tension. A weakness. A hidden imbalance. Something your spirit knows, but your mind has been too busy to recognize. Jesus is not warning you to frighten you. He is warning you to protect you. Your body has been speaking. Stay with me. Your body has whispered warnings like sudden heaviness in your chest, a strange shift in your breathing, tiredness that doesn't make sense, waking up between 2 and 4 a.m., head pressure you can't explain, a shaking feeling before sleep, a sudden coldness in your arms or legs, a pulse that changes for no reason, a feeling something is off inside. These are not random. These are not just stress. These are signals. Michael says, the body speaks loudly when the spirit is in danger. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Heaven is still talking. You were targeted spiritually. This is the part you must hear. Jesus says, there was an attack sent to weaken their body. A spiritual arrow meant to drain their strength. But I intercepted it, and now they must be told the truth. Someone's jealousy. Someone's resentment. Someone's hidden anger toward you sent spiritual weight onto your health. You felt it as sudden exhaustion, sudden fear, sudden dizziness, sudden heaviness in your heart, sudden weakness in your chest, sudden pressure in your mind. This was not coincidence. It was interference. But heaven stopped it. And now you must receive the protection completely. Stay. Listen with me. This message is not done. The real reason Jesus is calling you tonight. This is the truth heaven wants you to hear before tomorrow. Your body is fighting something unseen. Something emotional, spiritual, and energetic. And it needs divine intervention. Before the next 24 hours complete their cycle. Jesus says, if they hear this message fully, their body will stabilize. If they skip it, their tears will come. This is not punishment. This is prevention. Don't scroll. The secret Jesus wants you to know. The real danger is not what's inside your body. The real danger is what has been stealing your peace, your sleep, your energy, your clarity, your strength. Jesus says, tell them. Their body is reacting to a burden that does not belong to them. Meaning, you have been carrying stress that was never meant for your spirit. You have been holding the pain of others. You have been absorbing negativity not meant for you. And your body is tired. Your heart is tired. Your mind is tired. Your spirit is tired. But heaven is not done. Before you close this part, you must seal your protection. Jesus says, whoever completes this message receives divine covering over their body. So right now, like this message, to activate your protection. Subscribe, so you don't miss part 2. Comment, heal my body, Jesus. Share with 10 people, so this blessing multiplies over your family. And listen, because Archangel Michael gives the final line of part 1. Their body will not fail them. But they must listen till the end. My beloved child, don't move. Don't scroll. Listen with me, because this is where the real truth begins to appear. Archangel Michael stands beside you, with fire in his eyes, and urgency in his voice. He says, tell them the attack on their body did not come from nature. It came from a person. Stay right here. Do not scroll. A person sent the spiritual burden that hit your body. This may shock you, but heaven reveals someone around you, someone who knows your name, someone who has spoken to you, someone who carries silent jealousy, sent spiritual energy toward your body, without even realizing the damage it caused. Michael says, a jealous heart can harm a healthy body. This person's energy entered your space on a day you were already emotionally tired. And that is when your body reacted. Don't move. You're about to hear what you were never told. Who sent it? A person with a smiling face but a heavy heart. Heaven reveals the type of person. Someone who acts nice in front of you. Someone who pretends to support you. Someone who knows you're strong. Someone who sees you overcoming difficulties. Someone who feels inferior around you. Someone who got upset at your peace. Someone who carries silent resentment. Someone who never shows their true emotions. This is the kind of person whose energy hit your body. You felt it as sudden weakness, sudden confusion, sudden sadness, Sudden fear. Sudden heartbeat change. Sudden heaviness in breath. This was not your body failing. This was someone's negativity touching your spiritual shield. But heaven intervened. Stay with me. Jesus stepped in before the damage completed. This is the miracle you didn't see. When the spiritual impact hit you, Jesus intercepted the worst part. Michael says, the attack was aimed at the heart, but Jesus shielded it. That's why you didn't collapse. You didn't lose consciousness. You didn't break emotionally. You recovered after resting. You felt protected without knowing why. Your spirit was covered by heaven's hand. My beloved child, don't scroll. This is the moment heaven tells you why it happened. Why you were targeted, because you are chosen. Listen carefully. Because this is the part the enemy hoped you'd never hear. Jesus says, they were attacked because they carry light. And darkness reacts to light. Someone around you felt threatened by your strength, grace, resilience, wisdom, destiny, calling, purpose, peace, connection with God, inner stability. Your blessing irritated their spirit. Your progress touched their insecurity. Your protection angered their jealousy. So the energy they carried shifted toward you and landed on your body. But heaven stopped it. Don't move, the revelation gets deeper. The fatal secret about your body that must be revealed. Here is the truth. Your physical body is not failing. Your spiritual energy is being drained by emotional burdens that were never yours to carry. Jesus says, their body is responding to spiritual exhaustion, not physical illness. This is why you felt tired for no reason. Chest heaviness, sudden anxiety, overthinking, headaches, emotional numbness, unexpected fear, unexplained sadness. Your spirit was warning you. Let go. Release. Step back. But you stayed strong, even when you were hurting. Heaven saw that. And now heaven is healing that. Stay with me. The body can heal when the spirit is protected. This is the promise from Jesus himself. If they complete this message, their body will recover. Their energy will return. And the burden will lift. Your heart will clear. Your breathing will soften. Your mind will lighten. Your strength will rise. Because spiritual damage creates physical symptoms. But spiritual healing removes them. Michael says, tell them, their body is not in danger. Their peace is. And heaven is restoring that peace now. Before you close this part, seal your body's protection. Like, for divine healing. Subscribe, so part 3 reaches you before the next 24 hours. Comment, protect my body, Jesus. Share with 10 people, so this healing expands over your family. Archangel Michael closes part 2 with, "The danger was real, but heaven arrived first. My beloved child, don't move. Don't scroll. Because what Archangel Michael is revealing now is directly connected to your body, your life, and your next 24 hours. He stands beside you, sword lowered, voice firm, and says, their body will show signs of spiritual recovery. But they must understand what each sign means. Stay with me. Do not break this moment." Sign number 1, a sudden wave of tiredness. Within the next 24 hours, you may suddenly feel a wave of sleepiness or heaviness in your eyes. This is not weakness. This is not a medical issue. This is your spirit releasing the weight that never belonged to you. Jesus says, "The body sleeps when the spirit heals." If this happens, don't panic. Don't fear. Just rest. Heaven is working. Don't scroll. Sign number 2, your chest will feel lighter. You may feel easier breathing, reduced heaviness, calmer heartbeat, warmth in your chest, a soft pressure lifting. This is because the spiritual burden that pressed against your heart is finally dissolving. Michael says, the heart breathes again when the attack is removed. Stay with me. There's more. Sign number 3, your mind will clear suddenly. Within the next day, your mind may shift from confusion to clarity, heaviness to lightness, fear to calm, overthinking to understanding. This is Jesus restoring your emotional center. Heaven says, confusion is the smoke of attack. Clarity is the sign of deliverance. Do not scroll. You're almost at the core. Sign number 4, you will feel a strange heat or chill. You might notice warm hands, a warm chest, cold arms, a cool breeze, a wave of heat around your back. These are angelic touches. This is not illness. This is not danger. This is not a sign of sickness. This is Archangel Michael adjusting your spiritual shield. He says, when I touch the body, the temperature changes. Stay with me, my beloved child. Sign number 5, you will feel emotionally softened. You might cry unexpectedly. Release old emotions. Let go of anger. Feel sudden forgiveness. Remember something meaningful. Feel God's presence deeply. This is Jesus handling your emotional wounds. Heaven says, crying is the spirit emptying what the body cannot carry. Don't move. The strongest sign is next. Sign number 6, you will feel a moment of peace you cannot explain. This is the final and most important sign. At some point in the next 24 hours, you will feel a calm moment, a deep breath, A soft warmth. A sudden silence. A gentle inner stillness. A feeling that everything is going to be okay. This moment is not random. It is Jesus confirming. The fatal secret has been revealed. The danger has passed. Your body is safe. Michael whispers. Peace is the proof. Don't scroll. This part seals your healing. The danger will not return. Listen carefully. What touched your body will not return. The jealousy. The negative energy. The spiritual burden. The emotional weight. The attack. The heaviness. The confusion. The hidden influence. All of it is breaking away. As you listen, heaven says, their body will rise stronger than before. Stay with me for the sealing. Before you leave this part, seal the next 24 hours over your body. To activate the healing fully. Subscribe, so part 4 reaches you before tomorrow. Comment, heal me, Jesus. Protect me, Michael. Share with 10 people, to extend the blessing to your whole family. Archangel Michael closes part 3 saying, their body will not fall. Their spirit will rise. And tomorrow will bring renewal. My beloved child. Don't move. Don't scroll. Because this is the moment Archangel Michael has been waiting to reveal. Listen with me, slowly, carefully, fully. Because heaven is lifting a veil. That should have been lifted years ago. Michael stands behind you. His wings wide. His sword blazing. And he says, the danger touching their body came through a human connection. A name is about to rise to the surface. And they must be prepared when it comes. Stay right here. Do not move. The silent saboteur. There is someone who has watched your life. With silent bitterness. Someone who smiles in front of you. Talks sweetly. Pretends to care. Pretends to support. Pretends to protect. Pretends to be loyal. But behind your back, they drink your happiness. Like a thief in the night. This person has been speaking your name with envy. Wishing for your downfall. Hoping your health weakens. Hoping your body becomes fragile. Hoping your relationships break. Hoping your blessings delay. They never said these words out loud. But they felt them deeply. This is the person Jesus is exposing tonight. Don't scroll. You need this truth. The name starts to surface. Michael says, the name will not appear suddenly. It will arrive as a feeling. Within the next few hours. You may think of someone randomly. Remember a conversation. Feel discomfort around a certain person. Feel a sudden coldness. Feel a sudden dislike. Feel sudden clarity. Feel your intuition pulling you toward one name. This is not paranoia. This is discernment. Your spirit is finally recognizing who has been weakening your energy. Stay with me. The next part is crucial. The person who caused the damage did not do it alone. Heaven reveals something shocking. This person had help. Not from magic. Not from rituals. Not from strangers. But from your own attention, vulnerability, trust, emotional openness. Heaven says, they took advantage of the moments when the child felt weak. But listen, my beloved. You are not to blame. You were kind. You were open. You were loving. You were trusting. You were honest. You were pure-hearted. The mistake was theirs, not yours. Don't scroll. Something bigger is coming. The angelic intervention starts. Archangel Michael steps forward and places a shield of blue fire around your body. He says, the person who harmed them has already been marked. They cannot reach the child's energy again. Yes. Heaven has intercepted their next move. A spiritual block has now been placed. Their words cannot touch you. Their jealousy cannot affect you. Their thoughts cannot reach you. Their energy cannot enter your home. Their intentions cannot pierce your body. This protection is real. This protection is active. This protection is strong. Do not move. The final revelation is next. What will happen when the truth is revealed? Heaven says, there will be silence before the name comes to them. When the truth surfaces, you will feel a small shock, a moment of sadness, a wave of clarity, relief that you finally know, strength returning to your spirit, comfort that heaven warned you, power rising from within. This revelation is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to free you. Michael says, when the name rises, do not confront them. Do not panic. Do not speak. Just step back. Heaven will handle the rest. Your job is simple. Stay in the light. Stay in the protection. Stay with the message. Don't scroll. This is your sealing. Before you leave part 4, seal the protection over your heart and body. Like, to activate the shield around your energy. Subscribe, so part 5 reaches you before the truth arrives. Comment, reveal the truth, Archangel Michael. Share with 10 people, to expand this protection to your entire family. Archangel Michael ends part 4 with this decree. Let the truth be revealed gently, not painfully. And let the child rise stronger than the shadow that tried to break them. Don't move. Don't scroll. Listen with me. Because Archangel Michael says the veil is thinner than ever right now. And the name that has been hiding in darkness is finally preparing to reveal itself. Stay right here. This is not a moment you can skip. The moment heaven began to speak. My beloved child. There comes a moment in every life when heaven whispers a truth you were never meant to find alone. Tonight is that moment. Michael says. The hidden saboteur has stepped too close to the child's destiny. Now heaven must expose them. The person who weakened your daughter's spirit. The person who planted confusion. The person who pushed her away from you. The person who hoped your home would collapse. Has finally been identified in the spiritual realm. Don't move. This next part is sensitive. The pattern of their jealousy. This person's jealousy didn't start yesterday. Heaven reveals. They were jealous when you showed strength. They were jealous when you found peace. They were jealous when blessings came. They were jealous when you received attention. They were jealous when God lifted you. They were jealous when Michael protected you. They were jealous when your daughter showed loyalty. Jealousy became their oxygen. And every time they smiled at you, their heart whispered, "Why not me?" Don't scroll. You need this clarity. Their name begins to surface. Michael says. The name carries sharpness. When it comes, the child will feel a sting. But the sting is simply recognition. You may experience one of these signs. Your chest tightens when you think of them. Your breath changes. Your stomach drops. Your eyes widen. Your body chills. Your intuition lifts their name forward. You suddenly remember something they said. You feel their energy from a distance. This is how heaven reveals the truth. Without breaking your heart violently. Listen carefully. The name will not fall into your mind gently. It will arrive like a flash. Strong. Clear. Undeniable. Don't move. The next part is crucial. They tried to steal what was anointed for you. Heaven reveals something shocking. This person didn't just harm your daughter emotionally. They tried to steal your peace, your stability, your home's harmony, your divine favor, your family's unity, your spiritual protection. They wanted to be the center. They wanted to be the chosen one. They wanted to be adored. They wanted to be praised. They wanted what God gave you. But heaven says, they will never receive what belongs to the child of light. Don't scroll. Michael is about to speak. Michael's declaration of protection. Archangel Michael steps closer, placing his sword downward, and says, "The one who listens till the end will remain untouchable. The one who steps away will step into the shadow of confusion. You have stayed. You have listened. You have not scrolled. So now Michael places a seal over your home. No jealousy will touch it. No betrayal will penetrate it. No confusion will weaken it. No darkness will influence your daughter. No hidden enemy will succeed. No secret intention will prosper. The name that rises cannot harm you anymore. Heaven has already blocked their next move. Don't move. This final revelation is for your daughter's safety. What will happen when the name is shown? Here is heaven's final message for part 5. When the truth comes, stay silent. Do not react. Do not confront. Do not argue. Just observe. Because the moment you recognize the name, God Himself will begin to dismantle their influence. You will notice your daughter distancing from them, their energy losing power, their presence becoming weak, their confidence fading, their grip breaking, their lies dissolving, their jealousy collapsing, their masks falling. This is spiritual justice, not revenge. Justice that protects, not justice that destroys. This is why you must remain calm when the name appears. Before you leave Part 5, you must seal the revelation and protection. Like, to activate the angelic shield over your daughter. Subscribe, so Part 6 reaches you before the name rises. Comment, expose the truth, Archangel Michael. Share with 10 people, to expand protection over your home and child. And Michael ends Part 5 with one final decree. The shadow tried to steal your daughter's peace, but heaven is walking ahead of her now. No enemy will succeed. The truth is coming, and it will free you both. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay right here. Because Archangel Michael says, the shadow is weakening. The first sign of exposure is already forming in front of them. Your presence in this message is the only thing stopping that person from pushing deeper into your daughter's life. Listen carefully. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Heaven says the spiritual environment around your home has changed in the last 24 hours. You may have felt a sudden heaviness when thinking of your daughter, an unexpected moment of silence, a strange pause in your day, a feeling that someone is watching her steps, a tension in the air with no explanation, a sudden coldness, even in a warm room, a brief flash of someone's face in your memory, a thought that came from nowhere. These are not accidents. These are warnings. Don't scroll. Michael says, whenever danger rises, the child with spiritual awareness feels it first. You are that child. The first sign, a shift in your daughter's behavior. Within the next hours, your daughter may show one of these unusual behaviors. Sudden frustration, unprovoked silence, unusual distance, avoiding eye contact, looking confused, staying overly quiet, snapping at small things, checking her phone repeatedly, leaving conversations quickly. Do not be alarmed. Heaven explains. Her spirit feels the interference before her mind understands it. Someone's influence is trying to pull her away, but only temporarily. Don't scroll. This is important for you. The second sign, unexpected communication. A message, call, or notification may come through your daughter's device. That shifts her energy suddenly. It may look harmless. It may sound normal. But it isn't. Michael says, The enemy never comes screaming. It arrives disguised as concern, interest, or opportunity. Watch carefully. Does she hide the phone suddenly? Does she smile nervously? Does she become quiet? Does she walk into another room? Does she guard her device closer? This is the second clue. Don't scroll. Heaven needs you focused. The third sign, your name will be mentioned. This part is powerful. Your daughter will hear your name from someone who has no right speaking it. And when she hears it, her face may change. Michael reveals. The enemy used your name trying to control her mind. But that influence is breaking now. Your name carries spiritual authority. It carries protection. It carries heaven's seal. And that is why, the moment she hears it, her spirit will wake up. This is when the truth begins to unravel. Don't move. This next part determines her safety. What you must do when the signs appear. Archangel Michael instructs. Stay calm. Stay gentle. Stay present. Do not confront. Do not interrogate. Do not panic. Instead, breathe slowly. Keep your voice soft. Listen more than you speak. Stay near her without crowding. Radiate peace. Because the moment you stay calm, the manipulator loses all power. Envy cannot control peace. Darkness cannot enter calmness. Deceit cannot survive silence. You are the light that burns their influence. Don't scroll. Heaven has one more message for you. The sign of final separation. When the truth comes out, your daughter will do something unexpected. She will walk away from the person who tried to influence her. No drama. No fighting. No tears. Just distance. Heaven says, when a soul outgrows manipulation, it walks into its own freedom quietly. That moment is near. It may come at night. It may come after a conversation. It may come after a message. It may come after a thought. But it will come. And when it does, you will know. Heaven has stepped in. Don't move. This part is the bridge to the next revelation. Before you leave, seal this part with obedience. Like, to protect your daughter's mind. Subscribe, so part 7 reaches you instantly. Comment, Archangel Michael, guide her steps. Share with 10 people. This expands angelic protection over your entire home. And Michael ends part 6 with this decree. The signs have been released. Watch with wisdom. Listen with calmness. The truth will favor the one who stays in light. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay with me, my beloved child. Because Archangel Michael says, tonight, the chain around her spirit will weaken. You must hear every line of this. Your daughter's safety, her clarity, her destiny. All of it is connected to what comes next. Listen carefully. The manipulator is losing power. The person interfering with your daughter has been trying to keep control in silence. They used sweet words, emotional pressure, guilt, false concern, fake affection, secret instructions, hidden manipulation. But something is happening now. Heaven says their influence is thinning. Their voice is losing authority. Their control is breaking. The spiritual cord between them is beginning to stretch. And soon it will snap. Don't scroll. You must understand what triggers the break. The breaking point, a moment of truth. There will be a moment. A very simple moment. Where your daughter's spirit questions everything. Michael reveals a sentence, a gesture, a pause. Something small will open her eyes. It may be the way that person reacts too aggressively. A sudden tone change. A lie they fail to hide. A contradiction in their story. Their impatience. Their jealousy. Their sudden silence. Their refusal to explain something. In that moment, your daughter's heart will tighten. She will feel something is wrong. Her intuition will rise. Her spirit will defend her. Her mind will wake up. Heaven says, truth comes like a spark. Small but impossible to ignore. Don't move. You need to hear how she reacts next. The silent shift in her heart. When the truth hits, she will not shout. She will not accuse. She will not argue. Instead, she will become quieter. Start observing. Pull back emotionally. Keep her thoughts to herself. Detach internally. Question their intentions. Replay their words. Compare their actions. Examine their past behavior. This is the moment heaven has been preparing. Michael says, awareness is the first form of protection. Your daughter is not as blind as they believe. Don't scroll. Heaven needs you fully present. The final snap of control. Then comes the moment of separation. This is powerful. Archangel Michael says, it will not happen through a fight. It will happen through revelation. Your daughter will see something. A message that exposes them. A call they try to hide. A name that repeats too often. A truth that slips from their mouth. A behavior that doesn't match their words. A secret they fail to cover. And when she sees it, the spiritual cord breaks instantly. No tears. No drama. No fear. Just clarity. Heaven says, when light enters, deception dies. That person's power over her will end in one silent second. Don't move yet. You must hear what Archangel Michael says next. The protection around your home increases. When the cord breaks, something extraordinary will happen around your daughter. Her sleep will improve. Her mood will soften. Her aura will feel lighter. Her thoughts will become clearer. her heart will feel relieved. Her energy will become peaceful. Her spirit will reconnect to you. This is the moment heaven celebrates. Because the enemy loses access. The manipulator loses control. The darkness loses grip. And Michael says, what was meant to harm her will be turned into wisdom. Heaven never allows an attack without creating a blessing afterward. Stay with me. You need the closing protection. Before you leave this part, seal her protection. Like, to shield your daughter's mind. Subscribe, so part 8 reaches you instantly. Comment, Archangel Michael, break every hidden influence. Share with 10 people, this expands divine protection over your entire home. And Archangel Michael ends part 7 with this decree. The influence is breaking. The truth is rising. And your daughter will not walk into danger again. Don't move. Don't scroll. Listen with me, my beloved child. Because Archangel Michael says, the exposure begins tonight. This is the moment heaven has been preparing. The moment when the person hiding behind softness will show the darkness behind their eyes. Stay with me till the last line. The mask they wore is beginning to crack. For a long time, this person survived through pretending. They smiled kindly, acted innocent, pretended to care, claimed to protect, faked affection, used emotional tricks, played the victim, hid jealousy behind concern. But Michael says, a mask cannot survive in the presence of heaven's light. And now the cracks are forming. Your daughter will soon see what she was not able to see before. Don't scroll. The truth is approaching. Their own actions will expose them. Michael reveals something shocking. It is not you who will expose them. It is their own behavior that betrays them. Watch closely. Because they will reveal themselves through a slip of the tongue, an impatient tone, a disrespectful reaction, a lie they forget they already told, a message they fail to delete, jealousy they couldn't hide, a sudden anger they can't control, frustration that comes out at the wrong time. This will happen suddenly, without warning, like a crack in glass spreading too fast to stop. Your daughter will freeze for a moment, and the truth will hit her clean and clear. Heaven says, what was hidden will no longer remain hidden. Don't move. You need the next part. The silence that scares them. After that exposure, the manipulator will feel panic. They will sense that your daughter is beginning to see their true nature. Their first reaction will be fear, not love. Michael says, they will try harder. They will speak sweeter. They will pretend deeper. But heaven is done allowing deception. Your daughter's silence will frighten them more than any confrontation. Because they will realize they no longer control her emotions. This creates a spiritual shift. They can no longer reverse. Don't scroll. This is the turning point. Heaven will send a final confirmation. To ensure your daughter does not fall back into confusion, Heaven will send her one final sign. It could be a dream, a sudden gut feeling, a voice inside saying, something is wrong, a scripture that appears at the perfect moment, a message someone accidentally reveals, a coincidence that feels too exact, a truth she overhears, a moment where she finally sees everything clearly. Michael says, this sign will be undeniable. It will remove every doubt and seal her mind in clarity. When she receives it, her entire heart will step back from the manipulator. This is the moment heaven wins. Don't scroll. There is more to protect her. The enemy loses access to her life. Once the truth is exposed, once the clarity enters her spirit, once the final sign arrives, the manipulator loses access. They will lose her attention, lose her trust, lose their influence, lose their emotional grip, lose the ability to confuse her, lose the chance to destroy her future. Michael says, what darkness used to control her will now collapse under the weight of truth. Heaven is reclaiming her soul back from emotional danger. And you, your prayers, your tears, your love, were part of this divine rescue. Now stay with me. You need the protection to seal this part. Before you leave, you must secure the divine protection over her. Like, to shield your daughter from hidden manipulation. Subscribe, so part 9 reaches you instantly. Comment, Archangel Michael, expose every hidden enemy. Share with 10 people, heaven expands your family's protection with every share. And Archangel Michael ends part 8 with this decree. The false face has cracked. The truth is rising. And your daughter will be guided by light, not lies. Don't scroll. Don't blink. Listen with me, my beloved child. Because this is the final part of this battle. And heaven needs you fully present. Archangel Michael says, the manipulator will attempt one last, desperate move before their influence collapses forever. Stay till the last line. Your daughter's safety depends on it. The last attempt is the most dangerous. When a manipulator feels exposed, they don't give up quietly. They panic. They scramble. They try everything at once. Michael says, their final attempt is not power, it is fear. They might act overly sweet suddenly. Try to guilt your daughter. Bring up the past to confuse her. Tell emotional stories to regain sympathy. Play the victim dramatically. Beg for trust. Pretend they are changing. Cry in front of her. Or threaten to leave. Or blame you. But listen carefully. None of these reactions are love. They are survival tactics. Darkness always screams before it dies. Don't move. You need what's next. Your daughter will feel the shift. As their mask breaks. Your daughter will notice something powerful. She won't feel guilty anymore. She won't feel emotionally trapped. She won't feel confused. She won't feel obligated. She won't feel manipulated. Instead, she will feel calm clarity, inner strength, sudden courage, emotional distance, divine intuition, spiritual protection. This is the moment heaven has been preparing for her. Michael says, this clarity is not hers alone. It is the result of your prayers. Don't scroll. The protection must be sealed. The manipulator will try to blame you. This always happens in the final stages. They will try to turn your daughter against you. They may say, your mother is lying. They put thoughts in your head. They don't understand us. They're jealous. They're too controlling. They're creating problems. But listen. Michael says, truth cannot be destroyed by accusation. Your daughter is under angelic clarity now. She will see the manipulation instantly. This is the beginning of the end for them. Stay here, the final exposure is coming. Their final lie will expose them completely. In a moment of desperation, they will attempt one last lie. The biggest one yet. This lie will be outrageous, unbelievable, confusing, an attack on someone innocent, a twisted version of the truth. But here is the divine twist. They will slip. They will contradict themselves. They will say something they shouldn't have. They will expose their real intention. Your daughter's eyes will widen. Her heart will freeze. The truth will flash like lightning. Michael says, what they hide, they will reveal with their own tongue. Don't scroll. Heaven is not done yet. Heaven will block the last attack. Right as they try this final manipulation, heaven will intervene. Archangel Michael will place confusion in their mouth. Their words won't land. Their plan won't work. Their influence will collapse instantly. They will feel powerless. Your daughter will feel protected. You will feel peace returning to your home. This is the moment heaven wins. Michael declares, no weapon formed against your daughter will stand. Not now, not ever. My beloved child. You've reached the most important moment of all. Don't move. The ending, peace returns to your family. When the dust settles, your daughter will feel lighter. Her mind will be clearer. Her heart will be safe. Her path will be protected. The manipulator will be powerless. Your home will be spiritually sealed. Heaven says, the danger has been exposed. The influence has been broken. And your daughter's destiny is returning to light. Now listen carefully. The final seal must be placed. Before you leave this message, you must activate the spiritual shield around your daughter. Like, to reinforce Archangel Michael's protection. Subscribe, so part 10 reaches you before any danger tries again. Comment, protect my daughter, Archangel Michael. Share with 10 people, because every share expands the angelic covering over your entire family. And Archangel Michael gives you this final decree. No lie can survive the light. No manipulation can cross heaven's shield. Your daughter is safe.